What's up, GQ Japan? Keshi desu. Konnichiwa. Today I'm gonna show you my 10 essentials that I can't live without. So let's get started. My first and most essential item to me is my guitar. This is the one that I currently have on the road with me while I'm on tour in Asia. This beauty of a guitar is a Gibson SG. I'm a huge fan of this particular model because I'm a big John Mayer fan, and he has a slew of guitars. But there's a song on his record Battle Studies called Edge of Desire that I really love, and he uses this particular one. But for the most part, I'm a Fender Stratocaster kind of a guy, and I use a John Mayer signature at home. I've been playing guitar since I was 13 years old. First thing I wanted to do when I got home was play the guitar. I would do it for like 4 hours every single day. And then I'll go eat dinner, and when it was time to do homework, I would just play the guitar again. So yeah, playing guitar has changed my life. It is everything to me. I feel like I'd be a shell of a man without it. So this is like a comfort blanket to me, and I take it everywhere that I go. The next item on my list that is essential to me and very special to me is my Rolex Datejust. It is the first big purchase that I made since my career change, I guess. I had signed my record deal back in like 2018 or something like that. You get like a pretty nice check when it comes to you, and I was so nervous about not being able to fulfill my record deal that I didn't spend any of that money. I was just like, oh, they signed a fraud, like, I have no idea how I'm gonna live up to these expectations, so I didn't buy anything with it. And it wasn't until I fulfilled the terms of my contract that I decided that I could reward myself with something special. So this is a testament to me being able to fulfill my goals. And I wear it everywhere, I wear it every single night, and it always reminds me of me being able to fulfill my dreams. So the next item on my list is manga. This is probably my favorite series of all time, and it's actually an ongoing one. It's a recent one. It is called Chainsaw Man. I really love this author, Tatsuki Fujimoto. I'm a huge fan of his work. I really love Fire Punch and his other one-shots as well. Super refreshing. I love the art style. I love how violent it is. I love how funny it is. I love how everything wraps together at the end. A masterpiece, truly. I love Chainsaw Man. So I read it every week whenever it comes out, or every 2 weeks, or how often this comes out on Jump's website, translated, and I am super caught up and up to date. I read a lot of manga all throughout my life. I'm a big fan of like Akira and like some older ones too. I think my first show that I ever was introduced to was Rurouni Kenshin, and I just fell in love with it as a kid. I also liked Naruto a lot. There was a song that played Naruto, like there was an ending by a band called No Regret Life. I was like a huge fan of that singer's voice. It's like so raspy, and I loved like the rock aesthetic, like the J-rock aesthetic. I feel like because I listened to a lot of like J-rock growing up, it's really influenced like the kind of chords that I like to play around with in my music. Yeah, everything you digest as a kid, I feel like gets incorporated somehow. So the next item on my list is a pair of mixing headphones. I am a producer as much as I am a singer-songwriter and a guitar player, so I need these to be able to record my vocals when I'm in the studio. I'll show you kind of what they look like. You can tell that I use these because they're really fucked up. They're like, you know, it's just kind of everywhere. All the plastic and everything is gone, but I would never get another pair. I actually tried another pair of headphones. Like some of my other producer friends have used other pairs, and I was curious, but the EQ response on these ones I'm just like so used to. I know exactly how they sound and how to work with them. I think I've had these mixing headphones since 2016. The funny thing is I used to record on like Apple earbuds. My old EP called The Reaper was made on like a Yeti Blue microphone and some Apple earbuds. So I think it cost a total of like $200. You don't need expensive gear, you just need good ideas. Just I guess the desire to make music and stuff. But this is really nice. It definitely does bring your music to another level in terms of just like clarity, and it will help you. Like investing just a little bit more will help you, but it's not everything, but super essential to me. The next essential on my list is coffee. Thank you so much. I'm Vietnamese, so we have coffee in our blood. Especially when I'm on tour, I can't go without having at least 2 or 3 cups every single day because I have terrible jet lag. But usually when I'm at home, I would say like 1 in the morning and then another cup after lunch because I tend to get food coma and I fall asleep. So I usually have my coffee black or like maybe with a little bit of cream. I'm not super extra. I don't really care about like, you know, iced latte with oat milk and honey or whatever. But anything to get me my caffeine in my blood and to stop the migraine from coming on. But recently I have gotten into just like espresso shots because it's pretty easy to just like knock down and get the caffeine in my system. So I think the very first time I had coffee was, I must have been like 6 or 7 years old, and I was curious about what the mysterious liquid that my dad was drinking every morning, but it smelled really good. But maybe he thought that, you know, drinking it straight from the cup was a little too much for a little kid. So what he would do is that he would get donuts in the morning and he would dunk them in and let me bite the donut. So that was my sort of introduction to having coffee for the first time. And from then on, I was like hooked. My next item is a baseball cap. So I wear baseball caps a lot. I have very, very long hair. Sometimes it gets hard to manage and sometimes I get lazy. So I can either tie it up and put it on so you got like a little bun in the back, or I kind of just like let it all hang out. I just kind of like the shape of the sort of dad baseball caps, and the Astros, I'm from Houston, Texas. The Astros won the World Series this year. So congrats to them. I just wanted to show my love and support, and I have a lot of pride for my city, so just wanted to rep them. I like baseball. I liked to watch it live and go with my friends to go to the games and stuff. But yeah, I don't have any animosity towards like other people's teams. I just, you know, kind of like repping the different cities that I get to go to for work and stuff. Well, recently because like I'm on tour and it's pretty, like I'm pretty musty when I wake up. I just like throw this on, go get coffee. And recently it has been a little bit tricky to go out incognito, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little hard. So this has been very handy, and I just kind of put it on, mind my business, throw on a mask, and go about my day. My next item is a pair of YSL Chelsea boots. I wear these everywhere. I wear them with a pair of skinny jeans. I like to play with silhouettes, whether they're like really big and baggy or really slim and skinny. And as you can tell, I have taken terrible care of these. They are scuffed, they are beaten, but it is a sign that I wear them a lot. Like you can see this is disgusting, but like, you know, means that I love them very, very much, and they're actually really, really comfortable. I have too many to count. I don't even know. I remember growing up and seeing my mom's shoes all around the house, and I thought like, there's no reason for one person to own this many pairs of shoes. And then in my adulthood, I realized that they kind of just accumulate over your life because it feels really bad to throw shoes away. I don't know, maybe like 40 pairs or something. I have Jordans, I have a lot of other sneakers, I have Converses and Vans, and I have, now that I have a stylist in the mix, I have like so many pairs of boots from different brands who I can't always remember all the time. Oh, have I ever worn these shoes on my live shows? No, I haven't worn these for my live shows. I think because I wear these so often on a daily basis, we like to change it up. So I suppose when I'm Casey, I'm wearing these, and when I'm Keshi, I'm wearing something else. The next item is my cologne. This is YSL's Nuit de l'Homme, and it is one of the first colognes that I got. It smells very like, it smells kind of sweet, but kind of spicy at the same time. So my nose is actually very, very sensitive. My dad, when I was a kid, would be in the driver's seat of the car, and he would spray just a little too much cologne on, or maybe my nose is sensitive, but the air conditioning would blow it back, and I think that's the reason why I get car sick so easily. So I usually do like 1 spritz on my chest right after I shower. Just let it dry, just let it breathe. You don't want to ruin the process of the cologne, I guess, the drying process. There is one other one that I'm a really big fan of that I hold close to my chest. I'm not gonna reveal all my secrets here, but a friend of mine actually shares it with me, and he uses it so fucking much that I don't wear it anymore. Like, he puts on so much of it. He puts like 5 spritz of it on, so every time I wear it, I'm just like, oh, I smell like him, you know? So I'm going back, I'm reverting back to Nuit Alone because of a certain someone. When he sees this video, he's gonna burst out laughing. And I actually have referenced this particular one in a song of mine called Drunk, and it goes, smell like smoke and Nuit Alone, because I would often get drunk while wearing this and smoking some cigarettes, so yeah. The next item is my purse. This is the Fendi Peekaboo. They were so gracious enough to gift this to me, and I've been looking for a bag for a long, long time. Ever since I saw A$AP Rocky just like looking so fucking fly with his, I was like, damn, I have to get my hands on one. And I wasn't sure which one I was going to get, or like what my foray into the bag world would be, but this is a pretty awesome start. So let me kind of explore. We can go through the contents together. I don't think I have anything suspicious in here. First thing is my passport, Apple AirPods, yeah, Vaseline, and my wallet. Yeah, the Fendi Peekaboo. Great for keeping all of my sub-essentials inside. The next item on my list is a handy dandy lighter. When you're in green rooms, they are typically very sad and dreary and kind of smelly. You know, kind of anxiously waiting to go on for like a few hours. You haven't slept, you haven't eaten anything, you haven't drank anything, and the least you can do is try to make your green room a little bit more comfortable. So on my rider, I typically have any sort of woody or spicy scented candle. This comes in very handy for that, as well as for anything else you need to light. It comes very in handy. Always good to have. You never know when you're gonna be freezing to death, so. Thank you so much for having me. These were my 10 essentials. I feel like the shoe is actually pretty easy and fast, considering these are actually legitimately real essentials that I am traveling with for a majority of my time. So I hope you guys enjoyed.